What is up, everyone? In this video, we're gonna be showcasing Shenhe's support ability. And because she is a support, usually in Genshin Impact, support characters last for a long time. For example, Venti, still a solid character. Not as great as Kazuha, but they're still very good. They lasted for a long time, and you still wouldn't say shit if you use Venti in Spear Abyss. Venti helps you group up the monsters, and they're really nice. And also, he's an animal character, so... And there's Kazuha. Kazuha's always good. There's Raiden Shogun. Not only can she be a support, but also can act like a main DPS for 7 seconds when her Q is up. Albedo! Although I fucking hate him, because we have a full Geo team, Albedo plays a big role. So as you can see, support characters. And there's a Genshin Impact Mystic called Bennett, Xingqiu. They're really good as well. They're going to last for a long time. It wouldn't be exaggeration for you to say the most OP support characters until Genshin Impact just closes down, right? They're really good. Anyhow, we've got a cryo specialized support character, right? And because of that reason, I am planning to do a showcase at level 666 and then crown her E so that we can see how much damage you can do. So, I've been looking around. I was always thinking about how Diona is so fucking stupid. How her ascension stats, you get cryo damage bonus, right? So I decided to build her with a little bit of damage, except I kept her bow with Favonius Warbow. Do you know why? Think about this. If you want to actually use Skyward Harp on her, why the fuck are you using Diona? She is a great battery. So that's why I decided to build her as a kind of like a sub DPS while having this very essential buff to keep her acting like a great battery, right? And as we have seen in the character demo, I thought it would be really necessary for me to use Chongyun because he's going to help you rotate characters a lot. I'm assuming when you pull for Shenhe, you probably got maybe 3 copies of Chongyun. From C2, you get the cooldown decreased by 15%. It's going to help you rotate your characters a lot more. My Chongus had level 5, 8, 9, so not really invested so much. His C6, and that's why I do 1 extra hit at the end with my Q. And I was using Serpent Spine, Refinement rank 5. I couldn't use R5 Wolf's Greystone. That's gonna rig a lot of results, right? So just because this is achievable by you guys, $50, or you can even go for $10, right? Just 1 copy of Serpent Spine is going to be okay. Chongyun is great. His stats, 51% crit rate, 203% critical damage, and because I was using Rosaria, I got that extra 15% crit rate, so that was pretty good. And there is a character I didn't really use a lot, but there is Boobaria, right? She used to have the biggest boob in the Genshin Impact, but now there's Shenhe. Rosaria boob size is now rank 2. However, I'm using her as a support. I have almost 100% crit rate, so we can give 15% of Rosaria's crit rate for other members. So I'm going to take them over to Spear Abyss and show you what they can do. And the reason why I'm using Serpent Spine instead of Wolf's Gravestone is because some of the people will think that it's not relatable, right? So we're gonna have Shenhe. Let's put Chongus in there as well. I will put Rosaria and Diona. Just like how we would be using Mono Geo team, I thought that this would be really nice. Good thing about Rosaria is that her cooldown for E is pretty low. I'm going for Elemental Mastery. It's not going to be affected by anything. So here you go. And another thing you need to remember is that when Shenhe is using E, you get the quota for all the characters, not just for herself. Or it's not a total, right? So it's for everyone. If she uses E with the press, everyone gets 5 quotas. So that's 20 total. So it's really important for you to rotate characters a lot. Before we start this showcase, I want you to take a look at Diona's damage, okay? Make sure you use Chongyun E first, Rosaria E, use ult, Diona Q right here, Shenhe, hold E, Q E, Chongus Q, Rosaria E, and then make sure you do some autos here and there, and then E again. See, the rotation is so fast. I like it. It's as if when I'm using the Chinese team. For those of you guys who doesn't know what Chinese team is, something called national team. I call it Chinese team because it's where they started, right? And then I don't know why they still want to call it a national team while they want to say that it's from China. Okay, so Chinese team. Hope people are happy about that. Okay, wait a little bit. A lot of energy particles here and there. Oh my god, Merce! I really don't like Diona's aim. It's so dumb. And then I hope they fix this doggo, because like how they iframe my attacks, it's really annoying. So that was the damage I was producing with Shenhe with mono-cryo team. And yes, you could argue that having an animal character would help you swirl off cryo so that you can increase more damage. But I thought that having another cryo to keep almost all the ults up 100% would be the play. I will show you the same team with, I would say, Sucrose, okay? Let me take out Rosaria. Well, the reason why I don't like using animal character in the mono-cryo team is because when you swirl off something with a VV set, yes, you will be doing more damage. However, you're ignoring all those elemental mastery bonus. We're wasting a lot of things here. But I wouldn't say anything if it's faster. Oh my god! With Sucrose, it was not any better. And then, one more thing you probably want to know is, can I use Shenhe with Kaeya? And my Kaeya is using R2 Black Sword. Whenever I look at it, I still remember when I used to think that this getting a Black Sword would actually make my catching better. My Kaeya has 57% crit rate, 193% critical damage, so not that great either. He's using a Blizzard Strayer set. I wasn't really thinking about using Kaeya in a mono-cryo team. If that was the case, I'd probably use a different set, but hey, this Kaeya is pretty good with the freeze team. Let's take a look at that as well. One thing I really like about using Kaeya and is because I know that Kaeya has the highest multiplier among all the sword users. I'm not so sure if it's still the case, but now it feels good for me to use Kaeya to just use auto attacks here and there, right? So Kaeya also works with the mono-cryo team. It might not be the best, but it has to go down to the playstyle, right? The reason why I really liked the Chinese team was because the rotation. It makes you feel good that you can dodge things with your ult, right? And keep that in mind that my Shenhe, she had a level 6. Let's see what's gonna happen if we actually crown this E. Are you guys ready to see a crowned E effect? Am I missing one? What the fuck? From the damage bonus to 63% to we're gonna get that 82% attack. Okay, now E is crowned. Okay? So this showcase is gonna be, is it worth it for me to crown Shenhe and get C0 and maybe perhaps go for the weapon? There will be different ways for you to build Shenhe, because if you're F2P and by any chance you got lucky to get Shenhe, you can perhaps go for, I don't know, very affordable weapons. And we're probably looking at some Favonius land so that you can get some stuff here and there, right? I think for F2Ps or small spenders, Deathmatch is another option, but base attack for Deathmatch is so low that I don't even want to take a look at how much attack I have right now. 3,000! And my crit rate actually looks poggers now. I will show you her effect with 3,000 attack later, but in this video, we want to show, you know, the Calamity Queller and 1,000 more attack. Crown Shenhe for the showcase. There's Chongus, there's gonna be Rosaria and Diano. Okay, let's see. Okay. Do I see a huge difference? Maybe it's my finger. My fingers. There's something wrong with my finger, guys. Okay, 43k each hit. Without a melt. Pretty pog. Chungus. Shenhe. Q. Diano. Oh! 15k each hit! The claw! What the f? Okay. Now feels like this is a way for you to use Diona. And then I want to try out that Kaeya team instead of having a Rosaria in the team. Let's take a look at this. Maybe it's because maybe just my Genshin sense, like gaming sense, or maybe it's just my fingers, but I couldn't see the huge difference between level 6 and level 9. We're supposed to see that 20% damage bonus difference, right? Although I'm using Shenhe with the Calamity, I couldn't see the huge difference. So how about we try this? We're taking it to the extreme. I know that the best free-to-play weapon after quality, except those very lucky F2Ps, we're going for a weapon that has high base attack. So for example, you could be going for Lithic Spear. As long as you would be making your team with Liu characters, right? You're going to be getting that attack bonus. And also, there is something called Wave Breaker's Fin. Because this weapon has high base attack, it's going to help you get a lot of attack, right? But I think I would like to try things with Deathmatch. And we are going to take a look at Diano's E damage, because that's what really matters. With the Deathmatch, we are going to have 64% crit rate, 135% critical damage, and we have 3000 attack, which is not so bad. All my artifacts are just attack percentage. Attack, 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 okay? Let us see if I can feel any difference. And you should tell me if you feel any difference too. Can we see the effect of... Okay. So, I can say that if you play Shenhe long term and level up her E, this is not too bad either. Because right now, as you can see, I'm using Diona for like a sub DPS, right? Here and there. So if that is the case, and if that still works, then you can say this is okay. Use Shenhe Q. Kinda wanna see the damage. Q damage. 3k, here and there. Okay. We can't really, you know, expect much from Shenhe's Q damage. 11k each hit. Okay, this showcase video kind of got longer than I expected, but if anyone wants to ask me if Shenhe is worth it, as long as the character is functional at C0 and helps you come up with a team, then it's okay. Especially when you have Ayaka in your team. Shenhe is going to help your Ayaka do more damage. And I also like mono-cryo team with Kaeya as well, because Kaeya has it's one of the highest multiplier for his auto, right? And you know, my Kaeya auto attack was level 5. I'm so sorry, Kaeya. Then again, let's get down to business. Is it worth for you to spend money? No, but one thing I can tell you is, like, anyone can probably say this, but Shenhe is going to be a good investment. Just in case there's gonna be another cryo character in the future that could be good with Shenhe. That is so irresponsible, you know? Like me saying that without knowing the future, that's irresponsible. So I would keep it as it's not good. The reason why I say she's not good, because she is replaceable. Think about this. Oh, Shenhe can buff your elemental burst damage. There's Bennett, hello, there's Kazuha, you can throw off of elements. There's Raiden E, right? Take down the rest, dude. There's Song Li. All the animals can do that. And then her battery. She needs a lot of energy. You know, her Tap E gives you 3 elemental orbs, whereas your Hold E gives you 4 orbs. Tap E, cooldown 10 seconds. Hold E, cooldown 15 seconds. That's why I had to force Chongyun in the team, so that we can kind of lower that to 8.5 seconds. It's still gonna be okay. It's still a usable team. You know, I felt good, because it felt like I was finally utilizing Diona well. Now we can use Diana for like a real sub DPS / battery. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope this video would help you decide if you should be going for Shenhe or not. I absolutely like the character. She is stunning. She has good modeling, right? And I like her personality. If there's anything that I find out about Shenhe, I'd make it into a video and I'll let you guys know. But mono-cryo team. It works great. Rotations. It works like Chinese team or national team if you want to call it that way. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.